يا لغتي عربية حسبي بأنك منطقي وبياني عربية قلبي وروحي أحرفي ولساني عربية حسبي بأنك منطقي وبياني عربية قلبي وروحي أحرفي ولساني عربية ثم الوصوف تضيع في أوصافي.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You know, when we work with computers, we create folders, and every folder we save what we want, you know. In Arabic, we have two folders. Not like a computer, but in the human being, there is two folders. There is one on the right side of your brain and another one on the left side of your brain. So the folder on the right side of your brain stores the writing of Arabic and the reading of Arabic. And the other folder stores the language. You know, it's the only language in this world where you have two folders. Every other language, your writing, reading, speaking, listening is all in one folder. But in Arabic, it's actually in two different folders in two different parts of your brain. You know, this is confirmed research. So as you're learning Arabic, what you should know is like you are expanding your brain. Literally, like creating new pathways and new neurons in your brain. I'm Jafar Ismail, and this is the Arabic learning program. So welcome, and inshallah, let's proceed. Last time, we covered two letters, ba and ta. Ba and ta. And, you know, since then people have been asking, like, you know, learning how to read and write Arabic is not easy. You know, the strokes are very strange and our hands are not used to it. So, for example, you find someone writing, like, you know, looks very easy. Actually, it is easy. But, you know, if you're not used to it, you might end up writing something like, it's all okay, you know. Everything has to go, like you have to get some muscle memory. But you only get this with practice. You only get it with practice. So please, the important thing is you yourself should get something to write with, you know. Now, what have we covered so far? We said at the beginning that Arabic has 29 letters. 29 letters. And I remember to give you a sample of writing. The longest sample we've ever done was Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, who is Rahman, who is Rahim. The meaning of Rahman and Rahim we'll learn once we start the Arabic lesson. Bismillah, in the name of Allah, who is Rahman, who is Rahim. So this is a sample of Arabic writing. We start from right, going left. You know, then Arabic, it has different forms of writings, like calligraphy. So we have calligraphy. Arabic calligraphy, you know, they have four different forms of writing. There's a form which is curved, and then there is another form which is more like boxes, you know. So there's a form which could be like circles, you know. And there is another form which is more like boxes, you know. So there are different forms of calligraphy, but basically, if you can read one, you should be able to transfer that to another, you know. Like English, we write a, but we can also write a. So, aha. This is an a and that is an a. If you can recognize this, you can recognize this. It's like twisted around or something. In Arabic, we don't twist it around. We just change the, whether it looks more curvy or whether it looks more boxy. You know, like printed versus handwriting. But it's just a little bit of differences in Arabic calligraphy. So, what have we done? We've done sir, So, what sound is this? Okay. So, this sound, this sound, or this sound, this sound, b, and this sound, t. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, we have today's, no, alif, 8, we have wow, and 9, we have yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this 1, 2, 3s of mine look a bit different. That's because they are written in the way Arabs usually write. You know, Arabs, when they write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they write it differently. They write from left to right. You have 1, then we have 2, then we have 3, then 4, then 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, practice. Like take a pen and actually write it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5s and 4s and 3s and 2s and 1s. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now, before we go for a break, let us introduce the lesson which we are going to cover in the next part. We have kaf. That's a k, the K sound. However, this K sound is very interesting. It has a long history, you know. The Arabs, when they started writing the K sound, it didn't look like this. They started writing it something like this. You know? Then, with time, they changed it a bit. And they kept changing it and changing it. You know? Until finally it went all the way up. And it didn't look like that. Now, they said, now we've moved too far off. Let's just bring it back a bit. So they brought the original K and put somewhere in there. So that's K. So we have kaf, which can also be written this way, like a D, but then when you add something up there, it changes to a K. So you have kaf, but it also takes that form, kaf. Then we have an M. Mim has 4 forms. So, before we go for a break, write them down and then just look at them. Practice, practice. Watch the strokes. You know, it goes, go all the way around, down, round, down. And then there's another form which goes like that, like that, like that. And then there is another form which goes like that, or like that. Now this is what we come to do after the break. For now, practice this one. Practice until when you come back after the break, you should have been practicing enough. Then you start making new words with kaf and mim. This is qalam. When I say qalamu hu, that means his pen. Kitab, book. Kitabu hu means his book. Okay. Arabiyatu hu, his Arabic. Now today we've learned when you say hu at the end, it means his. So let's go for a break. Until we come back, practice on the meme. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And his blessings. If it's a lady, you say ha. Barakatu ha, ha blessings. Rahmatu ha, ha mercy. Kitabu ha, ha book. Qalamu ha, ha pen. Ismu ha, ha name. You know, when you have a hu at the end, it is his, and a ha means ha, has. Now let's do kaf and mim. Let's start with kaf. So for kaf, we have the first word. When we write kaf at the beginning of a word, it takes a different form. We start writing it like the D, the dal, then we put a stroke at the top, and that converts it from a D to a K. So we have that over there, and then we put an A, it becomes Ka, Ka. If we placed it down, it would be Ki. If we change that to a Dhamma, it will be Ku. So we have Ka, Ki, Ku. So when you look carefully here, we have a Ka, and we have something with one dot down. And when you see something with one dot down, it's a B. So Kab, and this is the long vowel. When you you see two dots down, it's an E. So how do you read this? Ka, B, Kabi, Ru. That's an R. So Ka, B, Ru, Kabi, Ru. So today we are focusing on the Ka. Next we have and as you notice, the writing, we first finish the stroke, then we put in the extras, like the dots and the vowels, they come later. You know, if it was in English, we would be writing something like this. Then we put that. But in Arabic, the vowels go up and down, up and down. So we write the form, then we may or may not put the vowels. So we have a K again, we put a vowel, it becomes Ku, and an R, it becomes Kur, an S, Kurs, a long vowel, E, becomes Kur, Si. Let's say it together. Kur, Si. Kursi is like the place where you place your foot. You can sit on a chair and you have a place where a foot place, you know. Like usually when you go for a barber, like you get a haircut, down there they have a foot place. Or when you are traveling in a plane or in a bus, which cares about the passengers, you see they place a foothold for you. That place where you place your feet is called kursi. However, many Arabs nowadays, they say kursi means chair. The chair itself has been called kursi. So, kursi, kursi. Now, let's look at the K in the middle of a word. For example, we have su, ku, no. Su, k, u. This is a long vowel, so suku, suku, nu, sukunu, sukunu. Okay? Let's have another example, which is ta, ra, that becomes a K. Tarak, na, tarak, na. Let's put this far apart so that they are clearer. Ta, tarakna, tarakna. You know, when there is no vowel, you just put sukun over there. Tarakna. Now let's get some few examples with a meme. Meme. For the meme, we can have an example like at the beginning, there's the meme. It's just like an A written backwards, but it's an M actually in Arabic. When you see that, it's an M. So I have mu, okay? That's an R with a long A. Muradu. 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 The same word, mu, and a dot up means it's an N. A dot up means it's an N. We said nap. The N, the dot is up. Here. Moon, a long E, muni, an R. Munir, an A. Munira. 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 That's a long E over there. Munira. Another one. That's a ta. That's an M. You can see it right there in the middle. Tamamu. Tamamu. That's an M. There's another M. Tamamu. The M is just like a circle with an extension on that side. It can be both sides, but there's your M. Tamamu. Then we practice. Numarisu. Numarisu. Where's the M? There. That circle thing with a space in the middle. There's our M. Numarisu. Let's get two examples where we have M at the end. The M in Arabic is called meme. Meme, that's the name. In English we say M. In Arabic we say meme, but in both cases the sound is mm. You close your mouth and the sound comes out through your nose. Like mm. You can't say it with your nose closed. For example, see? You close your nose, the sound goes away. 2 dots down. That's the long vowel E. The long vowel E. Okay, let's put another one here. That's an N. Now, you need to start focusing. 1 dot down, it's a B. 1 dot up, it's an N. 2 dots up, it's a T. 2 dots down, it's an E. So I think we stop here. Inshallah, tomorrow or the next episode, we are going to do a K and an M. K and M. K and Ma. Here. K and Ma, inshallah. So until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا لغتي عربية حسبي بأنك منطقي وبياني عربية قلبي وروحي